Hey everybody, your friendly neighborhood TS Hawkeye here with another intoxicated retro toy review. The two figures I'm going to talk about right now are the Marvel Universe figures, Cloak and Dagger. I'm not sure when they came out, but I could be wrong. If I am wrong, anybody please let me know in the comments. This is all off the top of my head. So, a little bit of history. Cloak and Dagger, Tyrone Johnson and Tandy Bowen were initially runaways. Tyrone ran away because he failed to stop his friend from getting shot mistakenly, I think. Tandy Bowen came from more affluent background with a supermodel mother that didn't pay attention to her. They've got a show. I've never seen the show, but apparently it's on its second season. If you've seen it, let me know if it's good. All right, so they first appeared in the early 80s in a Spider-Man comic. I think it was Spectacular Spider-Man 62, 63, 64. Not really sure. They were originally mutants, and but now they're mutates. It's they were both kidnapped and drugged. That brought out their latent powers. A lot of their history has been to, it's fight drug dealers, to help kids, help runaways. And that's a great thing. It's most notably the appearances that I know. Cloak showed up in the Infinity Gauntlet, the original series, and they were both in the Maximum Carnage series. They sided with Captain America during Civil War, and they were imprisoned in the Negative Zone prison. They were released by the Hulkling. I don't know his name. He was disguised as Hank Pym. All right, that's really off the top of my head, all I really know. So, they were also on the Dark X-Men. They were recruited by Norman Osborn. Okay, let's get into the figures. I'll talk about Cloak first, Tyrone Johnson. There's the figure. I really hope you can make out the face. It's he's got white eyes. His face is shadowed. Looks amazing. The body is the same as our friend, the black costume Spider-Man. So it's he shares all the articulation. I think anyone that's watched my videos knows that I love the articulation on that figure. He's got, again, turns the head. He has got the mid-torso cut, his elbows. He's got the swivel on the elbow. He's got the swivel on the bicep. The shoulder. It's swivel, or not swivel. It's joint on the elbow. His hands turn. He has articulation at the hips, double jointed knees. He doesn't have a calf cut, which is kind of, again, Spider-Man doesn't either, so I don't know why I think that's strange. But his feet are up and down. It's the main thing about this figure. You know what I mean? It's not, other than the head and the cape. I really want you to see the face. This is probably one of my favorite face sculpts or face paints in the Marvel Universe. This guy is of African American descent, and he actually does. He looks like he is. Sometimes Marvel really fails, especially on figures that aren't just like vanilla white guys like me. This one, they really did it. This one is good. I like the sculpt. So here's the cape. The cape is pretty amazing. You know, it's got some detail there. You know, just as a clasp, I actually used the cape to customize a Dr. Fate, which I don't know what I ever did with it. It lost to the shades of time. So, but anyway, no, this is a great figure. You know, it's for a figure that's just all black. It works. It works really well. You know, there's even detail inside the cape, and that is all over the cape. This was by no means a lazy figure, even though, you know, the paint apps, there are no paint apps on the body. So we're going to go into Dagger, Tandy Bowen. It's a great partner. I think, I may be wrong, they may have been kind of not a variant, but kind of the way to sneak the two figures in, like North Star and Aurora, or the Abomination and A-Bomb. So let's look at her face. I really like, again, they really did a lot. The face sculpt on this one is really good too. It's toy manufacturers and Hasbro, sometimes they really don't get how to make a good looking female figure. They got it here, on the face. So let's go into her articulation. So her head goes up and down